I'm Noriko Matsubara from Japan. I'm an owner of my own school, and I teach 20 after school classes in my school. And there are 60 students for now. We live in a quite rural area near the largest lake in the country, which is called Lake Biwa. There are 4 elementary schools, 1 junior high, and 1 high school in my neighborhood. As for COVID-19, our Prime Minister asked all the schools to close, not including schools like mine, although I closed the school at the same timing as they did. Who could imagine it was that long until all the schools were reopened, which was 3 months later. During the first month, we just waited till the difficult situation passed away. Before long, we realized that it might take longer than we expected. We started thinking about teaching online. However, this pandemic revealed 2 fundamental problems in our education. The first one is related to schools and teachers, and the other one is related to students. Speaking of schools and teachers, most of them gave up providing online classes. We all know they are so enthusiastic to devote themselves in education. But believe it or not, here in Japan, known as one of the countries of technology, few of them had enough devices or knowledge of ICT at that time. At many schools, what they gave their students was only paper assignments, while their counterparts in educationally advanced countries taught online. Maybe they needed some subsidies or more time to take in new technologies in their classrooms. On the other hand, students also have some difficulties to take online classes. Many of them were not fluent in ICT, and some of them even didn't have a computer or access to the internet. From my perspective, this problem was mainly by their financial situation and sometimes the lack of awareness that technologies are crucial even for primary and secondary education, especially in this period. Now let me talk about what we did in the classes during the stay-at-home recommendation from our government. As an English conversation school, unlike schools under administration of the local governments, we could take quick action. Right after school closure was announced, I started to connect with my students by using online app, which is called Line, that all my students and their parents already had used for years. And also at the same time, my school YouTube account started. These things enabled my students to take classes as they did before the pandemic. In addition, this difficult situation has enabled me to learn a lot of new things, especially online apps. My friend educators tell me how to use them. They are all wonderful educators, and we all help each other to get through this hardship. My students have enjoyed connecting with students in other parts of the world. Not only talking on meeting apps like Zoom, Google Meet, and Skype, but also collaborating on communication apps like Flipgrid, Google Documents, Google Slides, Bansi, and Wakelet. On those apps, students can edit online pages together, write their opinions, put videos and pictures, and draw and exchange comments. We found technologies made my classes more interesting and exciting and more fruitful. As a result of using these apps, we finally joined a global collaboration project, GLEAM. Its aim is to help students in need who don't have a quality education to get access to it. Our members are from 6 different countries so far, on the US, Vietnam, Belarus, India, Russia, and Japan. We get together in a regular online meeting every other week to discuss various things and work online platforms to share what we learned in the meetings. I hope more students from more countries will join us, feel empathy, and be united. Last but not least, I really would like to say what we found during pandemic. Believe technologies just act for the sake of children, and we'll get through this crisis together hand in hand. So ask for help.